Good morning. We are out for a quick 3-mile hike. This is probably a very boring scenic hike, but since most of it's going to be, and probably all of it's going to be on Forest Service road walking. But we are trying to get ourselves back into shape, hiking wise, from my foot injury that I sustained back in the early fall. Had to have quite a bit of physical therapy and just trying to find the right shoe to fit my foot and hiking. So I may have found that shoe. This is the second time using them. We're going to see how they work out again. So I didn't want to make the trail too hard, but with a little bit of challenge. So come along with us as we take this short little hike today. You know, I said it was going to be a boring hike, but honestly, it's absolutely gorgeous views here. It's very quiet Forest Service Road, thank goodness. A lot of people driving up and down it, but it is. Let me stop and do a little pan here. Really beautiful area in the high desert here, and you can see we're going down, so we're going to have quite the climb back up, which will be good. It's good for us. Yeah, it's very pretty. So I take that back. It's not boring. It's pretty. How are you doing today, Pat? Say hi to everybody. It's my silent guy here.
Silent movie star.
So we're gonna stop at this little Y in the road here so I can shed a layer. I have a Smart Wool shirt on and a vest. And I'm pretty darn hot right now. I'll tell you the one thing about Arizona is our temperatures are deceiving. It may only be 42 degrees, but it's a hot, sunny 42 degrees, so it feels warmer. So I'm going to shed my layer, and this is what I'm currently wearing. This thing. I'm going to shed this thing right here. Back on the trail. Took off my vest. Drank some water. We both drank some water. Shed our layers. And now it looks like we're going to be descending down this hill. So I think it goes down and back up, if I remember correctly. We've driven this, but we have never walked it. So this is probably where the real workout comes in, which we need. Seeing that it's December 28th, 3 days after Christmas, where we ate lots of Christmas cookies, pie and ham and mashed potatoes. We need to get this off of our butts. So we're gonna do some butt kickers right now. Okay, so we made it up that butt burner hill, and we've got a really pretty view. It's really pretty up here. We still have more climbing though. I just give my heart a break. We will continue walking. Still pretty good little trails. I'd call it moderate. I wouldn't call it easy. Easy to moderate. And I know we're not the only ones walking it because I've seen lots of footprints on it. So how the other people out here doing the same thing? Hiking. Getting fresh air. It is actually kind of a hazy day today. Warm. I can see what looks like smoke in the air, which could be remnants of a forest fire we have burning up on the above our area, which is very unfortunate for December to be still having forest fires. And yes, it was human caused, which is even more sad. But yeah, so get around our corner here and see what lies ahead. We're not even halfway into our walk yet, so we got a little ways to go before we turn around. But I think our ultimate goal is to get down there to that end point. And it looks like there's a car there. There is a car there. Maybe somebody else doing a hike. All right, let's see what we get done. Okay, we have reached our turnaround spot, which is just a little bit past where I zoomed in on that car. Road continues, but again, I don't want to push it. With injuries, coming off injuries, I want to make sure I nurse it back. It's real pretty down here. So now I get to go back up. Grab me some drink of water, water ourselves up, and then we'll start the climb back up. What goes down must go back up. And this is definitely a butt burner. Though, it's hard, but it's not that hard. It's a good training hill. Work off all those Christmas cookies. Okay, we made it to the top of that hill with ease. Now this is the last big climb we have, kind of out of this little area, and we're gonna go back to the spot where we shedded our layers, take a little water break, and we brought a little snack with us. We're gonna have that and rest just for like 5 or 10 minutes and then finish our hike up. It's definitely a lot better to film this way. It's not so into the sun, so it looks not so hazy. Okay, well, here we go. And we made it to our initial spot where we stopped. We've got a mile left. We are gonna have a little snack. I'm gonna have this Honey Stinger Energy Waffle, and this is my Smart Water, which I usually kind of make myself have a snack just so I don't run out of energy. Pat's got him a granola bar and your water, which is probably still in your backpack. This little spot must be where the cows like to come and get feed and stuff. We hear some guns. I don't know if it comes out on the video, but we hear people out here shooting. Okay, done with our little break, with our little snack and water. Now we're going to go back into our last mile of this hike. Well, folks, we are done with that hike, and I'm actually pretty impressed with that. It was actually pretty strenuous because it was pretty much all going downhill when we started, but coming up is uphill with a few flat spots. So it was a bit of a challenge. So kind of happy about that. We ended up hiking, according to my watch, 3.5 miles. So half a mile more than I wanted to, but that's okay. I don't mind challenging us, because we need to get our miles up if we're gonna eventually do a long trail. So thumbs up for this one. I'll have to make up a name for it since we really don't have a name for this trail. I'll just pick the Forest Service Road and call it that trail, but I say it's a successful hike. So yeah. Well, so much for
The diet.
the diet. Good yummy lunch after a long hike.